Baker landed in Cleveland in the most dysfunctional period in Cleveland Browns history, so that certainly didn't help. Now, that was the old regime. These guys know how to develop a young quarterback. Some people would disagree with that, but these guys know what they're doing. That's why you're not seeing Shador out there yet. That's why you're not seeing Dillon out there yet. Things broke down between Baker and Kevin Stefanski, and by the time they got to the end, it just wasn't going to go anywhere. So I don't think that that he would have been that player here, and I think people need to kind of just let that go.
As soon as I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Guys, I did not plan on talking about that. I swear to God. We're going to get killed just for bringing up Baker.
Here's what I love.
You know what's going to happen.
So I have complained, Kenny, that I feel like the national media has been getting it right and not reverting to revisionist history. They are showing culpability across the board.
Yeah.
Finally, somebody, Mary Kay comes in and is like, no, we reported on all this at the time. I remember exactly how it was. This was not, the Browns were just the only ones in the wrong on the Baker decision. Baker's admitted it. People keep ignoring that, by the way. They just think it's lip service. They think it's fake. They think he's feigning, what would be the word? Like that he's evolved. Is that what it is? Why does nobody believe Baker when he's like, I had to grow up? I had to grow up. Why do people not believe him?
I don't know.
They love him. The Baker Bros love him so much, but they don't. But they're calling him a liar.
It's not that they don't believe. No, it's not that they don't believe him. They don't care. We don't have the quarterback anymore. And the people who argued about him fought tooth and nail. Like, people were threatening to fight each other, like meet up and fight in an old Kmart parking lot over Baker Mayfield. Like, that's the way people were in those days.
Well, and it wasn't. It's the answer to when you say, well, he said he needed to grow up. Why couldn't he grow up here?
Exactly.
Why couldn't he have just grown up here?
Because
instead of trading, well, they ended up trading him away for a fifth, right? But
listen, she's not here to defend herself. So can I just respectfully disagree with Mary Kay on something?
Go ahead.
Do we know that they know how to develop a young quarterback? You drafted DTR. I wouldn't say that DTR was a developed young quarterback, would you?
No.
Okay, so this regime knows how to develop young QBs. It's a bit of a stretch.
But DTR also might just suck.
I love you, Mary Kay.
He also might just suck, right?
Well, you drafted him.
Baker came in good. Baker came in and he was good immediately.
Okay. Baker was the number one overall pick.
Yeah, for sure. He had enough talent to be a first round.
Well, yeah, but
we'll always argue did he have the talent to be number one? Now he's playing like it.
Just wheel in the dead horse, because I'll say everything else I said earlier this week.
I get that, Kenny.
Okay.
We don't even have to do that.
Thank you.
But what I don't understand isn't this an amazing story, right? It's an amazing story for Baker Mayfield. It's an amazing. The highs were high. The lows were so low. He was almost out of football. The image of him on scout team defensive line, right? Now will be part of the lore of Baker Mayfield. But that's why his story is so amazing, because he wasn't good at points of his career. It's not an amazing story if he's just always good. No, that's not what we're selling here. The Baker Mayfield story involves the lows. Now, if you just want to put all the lows on the Browns, hey, they get that all the time, every day. That's nothing different for the Cleveland Browns.
That's the way it's going to work.
But it's also the lows of him in Carolina. I don't know what you want to say about the experience with the Rams, but then also Tampa Bay didn't 100% buy into him. They gave him a one-year contract for $5 million. They made him battle with Kyle Trask. They wouldn't have done that if they thought he was good. The Rams didn't make Matt Stafford compete with anybody when they brought him and traded for him, because they knew he was good. The NFL did not know if Baker Mayfield was good. Again, if you want to keep all of that on the Browns,
dude,
go right ahead.
That's what I've been trying to tell you about Baker, about Bill Belichick since God knows when, about the Browns. And you said, I don't know why you make a big deal about it, Ken. And here you are making a big deal about Baker Mayfield. Like, sorry, guys, like, the victors get to write the history.
But Baker right now, is writing the history, and he's telling you he was at fault.
They don't care.
He's writing the history.
You either have the player or you don't have the player.
He's telling you that he was at fault.
You either have the player or you don't have the player.
If you want to not believe him, then fine.
It's that simple. And if you're going to talk about more of the history, again, who did you technically jettison him for? Who did you jettison him for? Answer the question out loud.
I don't know what
exactly.
What does that mean?
A quarterback that the fans don't like. They don't like him.
They would have loved him if he was good. He just wasn't good.
Okay, well that didn't help, and him sucking up the room certainly didn't help the matters.
It was terrible. He ended up being the worst quarterback in the league.
They were uncomfortable with him to start, and now they really don't like him because he's not good. So take your pick. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like you're over. There's guys. I got no fight left. The fans of Baker, you have won. I cannot tell you how many times I got to tell you.
Okay,
I don't know why you're still fighting this fight.
I'm glad. Yes, the winners get to write the history.
Yes.
And Baker is admitting that he was culpable, and Mary Kay was there reporting on it.
Cares.
Nobody cares what Mary Kay just said. I think they do care. I'm seeing the phone lines. I'm seeing the tweets.
I know that they care about that.
Care, and I applaud Mary Kay for not reverting to revisionist history and actually say, no, I have my Dear Diary here. Actually, here's what was going on in his life. Here's his personal situation. Here's his family. Here's his marriage. Here's his relationship with Myles Garrett. His relationship with Kevin Stefanski. Yes, that's all on us too. Well, not all of that. I can't really control every player in their marriage and their relationships with teammates and everything. And I don't know, Kevin Stefanski, do you want him to lord over all the relationships behind the scenes? There's only so much one coach could do. Mike Tomlin has had great seasons and players that hated each other and hated him. So I don't know that we can ask him to do all of that.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate it.
But I applaud Mary Kay. Thank you.
I hate it.
Thank you for setting the record straight.
I hate this.
Thank you for setting the record straight.
This is ridiculous because now I'm having a fight over something that I can't change that I should have had a fight about on Tuesday.
I'll just play that audio for anybody in my life.
Fine.
It'll
play
be great.
It all day long, and they'll just laugh at you because they're going to go,
show with it.
Okay, then
we'll end the show with the Shepherd rap.
Then why did you hold on to Josh Gordon for so long? Then why did you tell Kareem Hunt to kick rocks when he asked for a trade? Then why did you tell David Njoku twice to kick rocks when he asked for a trade? But Baker Mayfield, now get out of here! Get the hell on out of here! That's the way they're going to be. That's the way this all is. You can sit there and laugh all you want, but that's the truth of the matter. So I can sit there and go, oh yeah, well Carolina, they suck on the run. Doesn't matter. They're not Browns fans. They're not Carolina fans. They don't care. It doesn't matter about the Rams. The Rams are a good organization anyway, so they can let a guy like Baker Mayfield go and do it because they have a Hall of Famer in Matt Stafford who plays for their football team, who still somehow with a broken back and broken legs and broken everything is still able to throw the ball through the wall. But what do we have? We got a quarterback that when you wish him happy birthday, people just cuss him out on social media. That's what we got. Congratulations, Toad. Yeah, you won the argument. You and Mary Kay won it. Well. Done.
I want an accurate keeping of the news. That's all I want.
What a win.
I don't think we don't need to make stuff up.
Pose for you, Toad.
We've already lost on the field, but we don't need to lie about the history. That's all I'm saying. And there's been a lot of lying going on. I got guys, 2-7 all week. Holy cow. I couldn't believe the lies. I mean, it's like, wait, were you guys here? I mean, one wasn't here, but my God, all week. And when I called to confront them on it, there was no pushback. There was zero pushback because they knew I was telling the truth. And thank God Mary Kay told the truth just now. We can just play that audio from 2-7. Let's make sure everybody is on board here with what happened so that now we have an accurate accounting of the actual news as it happened. This wasn't 800 years ago.